Yes, good evening, teachers. Welcome to this session. Am I audible? Am I audible? Visible? I think I'm visible and audible. Anyone? Just let me know in the chat. Yes, Nita. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's great. Good evening, all. Thank you very much for joining this session. Saturday evening, you could be doing anything, but still you really wanted to learn something on positive discipline. That's why you joined the session. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. You did not know me. You just saw an ad on Facebook or Instagram, and you thought that this is something which really connects you. This is something which is required, and then trusted us, and then joined this webinar. You really want to spend these 2 hours. For that, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'll commit to give my 100% here. I'm pretty much sure, hopefully, that the time that you spend here in this webinar will be absolutely valuable. It will be useful to you in your life. Yeah, that's the commitment from my side. Again, I'm Shanti Swaroop. I started my career as a teacher. Then slowly I went into counseling, and now I'm a full-time counseling psychologist. I'm specialized in child psychology. Okay, this is what I do. But let me get a feel of the group as well. You are actually giving your introduction. That's great. Thank you so much. And the rest of you, those who have not given introduction, just quickly type from where you are, which city you are from, and what do you teach actually. Okay, this will give me a feel of the group. Okay, this will give me a feel of the group. Vijayalakshmi ma'am, we actually there was kind of a misunderstanding. Teachers really wanted a certificate for this session. We wanted to give a certification for the actual session, but still most of the teachers want a certificate, so we have prepared a certificate for that. So wait, those who wait till the end, we are actually at 8 p.m. we'll give a link. Okay, today we have prepared a certificate. At 8 p.m. we'll give a link for that. Don't worry about it. Stay there, be here, and try to learn things here. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Those are typing here and giving your introduction. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. We have teachers from all grades, actually 9th, 10th, even kindergarten. We have elementary teachers, art teachers, and we have teachers from across India. That's a very great, wonderful thing. Super, fantastic. Thank you everyone. Thank you so much. Those who are really typing here and giving your introduction here in the chat. Fantastic. I'm excited today. Let us dive deeper into the problems that we are facing as teachers, the problem that we are facing in the classroom and even at home. Basically, the problems that we are facing handling children, whether that might be in the classroom or whether that might be at home. So let us dive deeper and try to find solutions to our problems. Okay. Yes. Shall we jump in? Ready? Without wasting much time, let us start the issues. Saurabh ji, wait, I'll come there. Okay, we'll talk about the issues. Let's start. Yes. Hopefully, I think you can see the screen, but I need to. Yes. So this is what I told to you basically in the ad, Facebook or Instagram ad, how to discipline students without blame, shame, and pain. Okay, this is what the title of our program or workshop that we do. And today's session, the session that you're attending today, is an introduction to the training program. Though it is an introduction, you'll get a lot of value out of these 2 hours. I'll come to that. But basically, this is what we are aiming at: disciplining students without blame, shame, and pain. If yes, how is it? So thank you so much. We have people typing in, joining on YouTube as well. Manju, Neha, RP Pawar. Okay, thank you so much, Amit. Thank you, Amit Gar. Thank you so much, those who are joining on YouTube and you're giving your introduction. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So yes. Let us jump in. Let me share my story, how we have started this session and why we have started this session. Actually, this program on positive discipline. See, I basically, as I told you, I started as a teacher, worked as a teacher, and I worked in different schools across India actually. And then I went to UK way back in 2006. Okay, I went to UK, and I really wanted to do a teacher training program there. It's called PGCE, but I couldn't finish that. But I worked in a school for 1 year there. It's a school in a place called Coventry, a school called Deedmore School. I worked there for 1 year. I came back. I just got a feel of the education system there abroad in UK. Then in India, I worked in different schools. I was kind of very much really wanted to work in the field of education. That's what drove me. So I got connected to this school in Pondicherry, Sri Aurobindo Integral Education System, International School in Pondicherry, which follows this Sri Aurobindo Integral Education System. So I really got connected to that. I went to Pondicherry. Okay, I stayed there. I attended different workshops there. And that's where I met a lady there in the workshop. We both felt that, yes, we can go hand in hand, not only here in the workshop, but also in life. So we thought, well, let's go and get married. Then we got married. It's been 15 years now. We got married, and now together, me and my wife, Meera, together we are doing these workshops actually. So it started from there. So when I was working in schools, we used to train teachers on different areas, like working on the curriculum, working on how to transact the lesson plan. That's where we started way back in 2010 and 11. But later we really recognized a very huge gap in schools, and we thought that we need to work on this gap, and that is the starting point. That's where this positive discipline teacher training program started. It sprouted from that, from when we saw that gap. Quickly, I will also tell you, share with you what is that gap that we have seen. But that is the starting point. And in 2016, we started. Teachers are really actually clueless. Like punishment is banned in schools. And that's fine. But students are still mischievous. Students, they do have their shortcomings. There are a lot of issues with students. So if not punishment, what else? This is kind of not actually, teachers are not equipped. Teachers are not given any alternative method to punishment, and teachers were struggling. That is what we observed when we went and when we did workshops in schools. This is a major gap that we have found out. Then we designed this course on positive discipline. We worked on it. We worked on child psychology, designed this course, and we started offering this workshop. Initially, we did it in schools for free, just to see how this was working. Then we sent mails to different schools, and schools started inviting us. Then we understood that, yes, there is a need in this area. So initially, it's like these workshops were designed for schools. It's kind of an offline workshop. That's what we were doing. So she's Meera. Together, we were doing these workshops, and 2 more people joined us. All 4 of us, we were into child psychology as well. So this is somewhere way back in 2018, if I'm not wrong. Yuvarthi, that's in Coimbatore, and that's in Chirek, Hyderabad, Chirek International Schools, Hyderabad. This is Bishop School, Pune. This is Chandigarh, Chitkara International School, Chandigarh. So we were doing workshops in schools. But later, after COVID and all, now even individual teachers started asking us, like, can you help us? Can you train us online individually? So that's where this online teacher training program started. And that is what I'm going to share with you today in this introductory session. Okay, into this introductory session, this is what we're going to discuss. But yes, I'm not able to see the, yes. Audio is low to all because it seems fine from our end. Can you please increase volume as it's low? Okay. Audio, I think audio is fine. Yeah. So raising, let me ask you a few questions and then we can start. Raising a child is a, but before going to that, when we go and when we speak to teachers, most of the teachers, they come up with this complaint that, sir, it is not us. I mean, like, you need to teach the parents, there's a huge problem with parents actually. Okay, parents, they are not doing our job, and that burden is on our shoulders. This is a major complaint that we used to get with teachers when we went to schools and when we spoke with teachers. How many of you feel like that? Type yes in the chat box. It's the like there's a problem with parents, and parents are not doing their job, and maybe they are not disciplining children properly, and that burden is there on the teachers. How many of you feel like that? This is a major concern most of the teachers share that. Some of you say to some extent, some of you say yes. We sometimes, yes, but I'm sure that, or I don't know whether you accept with me or not, raising a child is kind of a collaborative effort, isn't it? It's the collaboration between parents, teachers, and the community. At the end of the day, this is what it is. If you really feel that raising a child is a collaborative effort, type C in the chat box. Type C in the chat box. It's kind of a collaboration. Of course, there are different stakeholders here, and some of them might not be doing their duty properly. But let us look into that. But yes, it is a collaborative effort. It's not parents alone. It's not teachers alone. It's not community alone. Okay, this is one thing that we all accept. And the problem is, like, maybe some of the parents might not know how to discipline, and some of the parents might leave the child just like that. Some of the parents might pamper their children. The child becomes so much it's kind of demanding. There are issues like that. But whether parents do their duty or not, whether community that is very good or not, whether there are problems with parents, there is a problem with community, children are addicted to social media, those problems are still there. Those problems are there, and yes, they might not be doing a proper job also. That also is a possibility. That also I agree. But at the end of the day, whether anyone they do their duty or not, whether they are fine or not, at the end of the day, it is teachers. You have to deal with that child day in and day out, isn't it? Whatever might happen at home, whatever might happen in the community, whether the child is exposed to social media, those things, whatever might happen there, at the end of the day, you have to handle that child. You have to handle that rude child. You have to handle that overly pampered child. You have to handle that inactive child. You have to handle that entitled child who feels very much entitled. At the end of the day, it is our problem. So I thought that this is what we are actually trying to address in this our positive discipline teacher training program. Our objective, our idea is to help you how you can handle the child. See, these are our areas of concern, but directly we cannot do anything there. But you can do something in the classroom. For that, what is the problem and what is it that we can do? That is what we'll be discussing here. How can we help you to tackle the day-to-day challenges that you are facing in the classroom? This is the objective. That this is what we are working on, and this is where we are helping teachers. We thought when this thought actually developed this workshop, and I think this is very important. How many of you feel that this is the help that you require? This is something which is important, helping teachers to handle day-to-day issues that the teachers are facing in the classroom. This is something which is very much important, and that is what we are doing. And in the introductory session, you will understand how this happens. So this is one thing. This is what you're going to learn. Second thing is, the major gap again that we found is, yes, no punishment policy. When there is no punishment policy, there should be an alternative. If someone says to teachers that, you should not punish a child who is late to school, even after giving 100 instructions for 100 times, you cannot punish someone like who did not finish the assignment even after telling after 10, 20 times. That's fine. It's okay. Yes. But what to do? How to deal with the child who backstop in the classroom? How to deal with somebody who is lazy, who don't finish the work? How to deal with that? that how part is missing, what can be done is something which is missing. So when this, when what can be done, what exactly we need to do, this alternative is missing. Most of the teachers, they actually believe, and they shared their concerns to us that, sir, I mean, like, even punishment was fine. Because of this no punishment policy, there is indiscipline in the school. Indiscipline is prevalent because of the no punishment policy. That's what most of the teachers believe, and they shared with us. How many of you believe like that? Okay, how many of you believe like that? I mean, like, this no punishment policy is actually has that's what is breeding indiscipline in the classroom. How many of you believe like that? Yeah, type yes or me in the chat box. Let me, if someone says I don't, someone says I agree. Yes. Okay. No discipline policy. No punishment, zero discipline. No punishment, zero discipline. Okay, that's what Diksha says. Yes, recording will be available. Yes. Okay. So this is again the concern that teachers shared with us when we go to schools and when we talk to teachers. But I don't know how many of you agree with me or not. Let me share my take here. It is not because of the no punishment policy. It is because of no alternative methods given to them. You know, because there was no alternative, because the teachers do not know what to do, they feel that, you know, that was fine. At least, you know, we could have got people in control. At least that was happening. So that is why teachers believe that, you know, punishment is kind of equivalent to discipline, but maybe it is not. There are a lot of disadvantages of that. We will discuss in that, but the alternative method is missing. How many of you really agree with me? Am I making sense? Actually, when there is no punishment, alternative should be given. So this alternative method is not given, and the teachers are clueless, and teachers are kind of very much discouraged in the classroom what to do. And most of the teachers, they do is like, they don't know what to do, and they simply, if something happens, they can't handle, they cannot say anything, they cannot raise their voice. So they send that child to principal's room, and they send that child to the counselor, go and, you know, you go and talk to them. So children also, you know, they get habituated to that, say, okay, like, at the most, what can you do? You want me to go to the principal and you want me to go to the counselor, talk and come back? That's fine. I'll go and talk and come back. This would be a habit that we have seen in schools. And so how many of you really think that the alternatives are missing? Alternatives are alternative methods are missing. If I'm making sense, and if you feel that, yes, sir, you know, this is what is missing, actually, type AS in the chat box. Alternative methods are missing. AS. Let me see how many of you resonate with me. AS. No, punishment. You see, you take away the punishment, fine. But kuch to hona chahiye. People cannot operate in vacuum. Teachers cannot operate in vacuum. You should give them something. So this actually, that's where, you know, we jumped into the issues, child psychology, we worked on it, and we developed the workshops. And today, before starting, what is the alternative? That's what I'm going to discuss here. So today, before starting this webinar, I would like to thank, you know, two groups of people. First one is all the tools that I'm going to share with you today. And even today, even in my program, these tools are based on a particular branch of psychology, which is a particular approach. Actually, it's a humanistic approach, which is called as Adlerian psychology. These are the tools which are deduced from the principles given by Alfred Adler and Rudolf Dreikurs. So this is called as Adlerian psychology. So from Adlerian psychology, I have taken all these tools. There are principles, 7 principles, but, you know, there are many tools that I deduce from it. So Adlerian psychology, I would like to thank these great psychologists, those who have been working. They actually, you know, they spend their whole life on working on how can we better the lives of children and ease the lives of parents and teachers. So I thank Alfred Adler and all the great psychologists, those who have contributed. So the tools that I'm sharing with you, I've taken from them. Okay, let me acknowledge that first. Okay, it's the entire workshop is based on Adlerian psychology. That is number 1. Number 2, the people whom we really want to thank is our teachers. Actually, since 2016, that's when we started. So when we started working with the teachers, they came up with a feedback, sir, okay, sir, you're telling this, but this is working and this is not working. These things are working in this scenario, but these things are not working in that scenario with that particular child. They gave a lot of feedback, and they also added so much to our training program as well. So these teachers, those who actually took it to their heart, started using these positive discipline tools in their classrooms, and they gave their feedback and added to our workshop. Their feedback actually added so much to our training program. So I would like to thank those teachers who are with us since 2016. So thanking them, let me start. So our program, the entire training program, the teacher training program on positive discipline has got 27 specific tools. 27 specific tools to gain cooperation from a child and to establish discipline without blame, shame, and pain. So today I'll be sharing 1 or 2 tools with you. And this is an introductory session to that our actual training program. If you really feel that whatever I'm sharing with you is making sense, whatever I'm sharing with you is making sense, and if you really feel that the tools that I'm offering to you will actually, if you really feel that these things will solve your problems, then you can take a decision today. I'll offer you my training program. You can take a decision today in this webinar, and you can start journey with me. It's a one year journey. I take teachers with through 1 year journey so that they will bring about a change in their classroom, not only in the classroom but even in their home as well. Because the tools that I'm going to share with you, they work well as a teacher and as a parent as well. So let us jump in. Let us start. What can you expect in this 2 hours? The next 2 hours, what are we discussing? Why children don't listen? Why children don't listen? Okay, let's start with this question. Okay, and why the disciplinary challenges are intensifying day by day and year after year. Let's also try to find out, dive deeper. And how to turn, if not this, how to turn a resisting child into a cooperative child. Okay, these are the 3 questions. I'll dive deeper and try to explain to you how can you gain cooperation from a child. So these are the 3 questions I'm gonna work upon. So how many of you feel that yes, this is something which is important? Type I in the chat box. Why children don't listen? Okay, why children don't listen? Why the disciplinary challenges are intensifying day by day, year after year? And how to turn a resisting child into a cooperative child. Okay, great. So we are going to dwell on this, try to find answers to these 3 questions in the next 2 hours. So needless to mention, but let me quickly tell you how can you get most of this workshop. Take notes. As teachers, I don't need to tell you, take notes. Something connects to your mind and something connects to your heart. Take notes. Stay focused. Stay till the end. If you really want to get answers, stay till the end. And listen with an open mind. Maybe, sometimes you might not agree with me, but still, with an open mind, take it and then see, whether you can use it and experiment it. That's how you can learn things. That's how I have learned things. And question and answers at the end. This is one request to all of you, because even if you ask questions in the chat, I will miss all these questions. Okay. So question and answers, I really request Q&A to be at the end. So let us start. Let us start the session. Let's start the training. This is actual training. This is how I start my afternoon session also when I do it. Let us start the session. I request you to take paper and then pen. I request you to take a paper and pen. Rajkumar, to everyone, teachers are helpless. That's what I agree with you. That's where we have started when starting this workshop. We are having a lot of pressure, and maybe see, whatever I'm trying to offer to you will be of some help to you or not. You just check it out. So take paper and make 2 columns. Draw a line and make 2 columns. Before joining the session, I don't know how many of you watched the video. I have asked you to come up with your major challenge. The major challenge that you are facing with students in your classroom. Not only that, at home also. So now when you are listening to me, you wear 2 hats. listen to me as a teacher and listen to me as a parent, because the concepts, the ideas that I'm going to share with you holds good in the classroom and also at home. So as a teacher, as a parent, you can use this. So think as a teacher, think as a parent, and think what are the major challenges. When I say major challenges, I'm talking about the disciplinary issues. Okay. The disciplinary issues that you are facing with your students and with your own children, think of them. Okay. And write those things in the left side column, where you can give a heading challenges, Okay. If you really wanted to really take value out of this workshop, participate in this activity. We have role plays now. I'll also go for a role play and activities. Please do that. Please do this. The understanding will be much deeper. Actually, understanding will be much more deeper. Yeah. So what are the challenges that you are facing as a teacher and as a parent? The major disciplinary issues that you are facing as a teacher and as a parent, think and write it in the left side column, where you can give a heading challenges. Okay. Once you have written, please type it in the chat box. So even, I can go through this. Saurabh Das, yes, you can. Yeah, you can watch it later. Students are very lazy nowadays. Ruby says that. And Vijayalakshmi ji, please type it in the chat box. Lazy students, completion of tasks, lack of concentration. Children are mostly manipulative. Okay, Champa says that. Lack of interest, lack of motivation, misbehaving, short attention span, complications post-pandemic, impatient, they are not obedient, noisy, difficult to get class control. Every time they're ready to go outside, they want to roam around here and there. A lot of pampering at home, short-term memory, aggressive nature, they are aggressive, fighting, using abusive language. Yes, so I'm very restless and extremely pampered. Okay, they take things too lightly. They don't care actually. No focus. Okay, do not want to listen at all. Okay, addicted to gadgets. Yes, addicted to gadgets. And students post-COVID, they don't want to write anything. Can't sit quiet for a long time. Constantly need to speak and express themselves. Over pampered, impatient, behavior problem, aggressive, not serious. Okay, impatient, anger issues, lazy to come to school, over pampering, lack of interest. You also written future also, Raki. Thank you very much. Disturb other students. Okay, mind is not in the class. No, not sincere. Lack of discipline, don't want to complete. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you, teachers. That's a very long list. That's a very long list. The list is going a mile. Okay, great. But thank you so much. Thanks a lot for participating. They're very much distracted, not accepting. Thank you so much for participating. Even on Zoom, on YouTube also, people are typing here, not attentive. Harjot Kaur says not doing homework. Okay, aggressive. Thank you so much. Okay, at times distract. Thank you so much. Great. Okay, but don't you see that, kind of most of us are almost facing the same problem, isn't it? It seems like we're all sailing in the same boat, whether you are in Kerala, Kanyakumari, or Kashmir, Manipur, wherever you are across India, it's kind of same problems, isn't it? Yeah, we're all are facing the same problem. We're all in the same boat. Okay, let us see what can be done regarding this. Okay, but great. Thank you. Thanks for writing it, and then thanks for sharing. Okay. So for a while, let us pause and let us think that, okay, we have access to a time machine. Okay. And we are jumped into a time machine. We are in the time machine right now, and time machine went into future, some 15-20 years into future. So that's where the present students or your own children, they have grown up now. So they become adults. They have grown up now. The moment you see that grown-up child, okay, what life skills you want to see in that child? What life skills you want that grown-up child want to learn? What are the life skills? What values you want that grown-up adults want to acquire or imbibe? Okay, what life skills, qualities, or characteristics, or values that you want to see in your students or in your own children, as a parent and as a teacher, in your own children when they grow up? Type this in the right side column. Okay, this is for you. Type this in the right side column. sorry, not type. Write it in the right side column. Write it down. Write it in the right side column. Yeah, I want you to write it down first. Okay. Even after the workshop, you can actually go through that and see. This makes a lot of sense. I'm going to connect many things to this, the two list that you are writing right now. After you write there, you can type it in the chat. But most of you already typed it. So students should respect others, like regularity in work, good person, empathy, gratitude, self-discipline, empathy, patience, skills. I want you to even write down skills also, skills, and type it in the chat box. What skills you want your own students or children to learn and acquire when they grow up? Okay, empathy, problem. Okay, Rimaji, yes, we are coming there. Okay, have patience. Clarity, awareness, respect for own culture, should be listening to the instructions. Okay, respectful, problem solving ability, respect for all, eager and ready to learn. Okay, sincerity, gratitude, respect everyone, responsible, honest, empathy, respecting elders, empathy, focus, writing skills. Okay, honest, collaboration, concentration, great, collaboration, focus, critical thinking skills, critical visionary, cope up with stress, equipped to meet the challenges. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So this is what we want actually. This is what we want, and this is what we have. The challenges that you have written is the present, and the skills and values that you have written is the future. That is what we want our own students or our own children to develop. So let me bring this on my screen. Usually I start my workshop with this question itself. I did it n number of times. So whatever responses I got from other teachers and other parents, I've tried to put it here, kind of summarize the things and put it here. The challenges, how many of you feel that, whatever that you see on the screen is something is connected to what you have written. It's kind of resembling to what you have written. It is resonating to what you have written. If it is resonating, it's kind of, if you feel that, yes, sir, almost the same, whatever we have written just now and what you are showing, which you have already typed, what you're showing is almost the same. If you feel it is same, type yes in the chat box. Okay, I want your confirmation. So children won't listen, children backtalk, interruption. Okay, as a parent, bedtime, lying, stealing, cheating, tantrums, media addiction, they won't do their chores. These are the challenges that we face. And when I come to the right side, self-discipline, responsibility, desire to cooperate and contribute, communication skills, problem-solving skills, honesty, happy, resilient, curious, respect, compassion. Okay, this is what we really want from the children. Okay, it's almost the same. Great. Okay, let us work on this. What are we going to work? Let me ask, I really want you to think about these questions. How many of you can see that there is a huge gap between the present, the challenges that we are facing, and the future, the life skills and values that we want to develop? There's a huge gap. Okay, if you feel that yes, if you realize yes, sir, there is a huge gap, type G in the chat box. There's a huge gap. Type G in the chat box. Even people there's a huge gap between the present challenges that you're facing, your present, and the future that you really want. There's a huge gap. Okay, if there is a huge gap, my next question is it possible to bridge this gap? Is it possible to bridge this gap? If yes, how? Can we reduce these challenges and develop these life skills and values in children? Okay, if you feel that yes, sir, we can bridge this gap, type yes in the chat box. Might be, some of you say might be, some of you said we can reduce, some of you said yes. Reduce the challenges and develop the life skills and values in children. Okay, with proper methods we can. That was Samira says, yes, but we have no solution. That's what Neeta says, will take time. Okay, Kamaldeep says that. Okay, Amit says yes, by giving more values, probably. Champa says probably. Yeah, yes, sir. Raki says that is why we are here. Okay, need of the hour. Farhad Khan says need of the hour. Yes, we can do it. Yes, this is what is that. Yes, that absolutely required. How valuable it would be if you could somehow reduce these challenges and develop the life skills and values in children. If we could do this, how valuable that would be to your life as a teacher and as a parent. If you could reduce these challenges and develop these life skills and values in children, how valuable it would be. If you really feel that that would be really absolutely valuable, type V in the chat box. Type V in the chat box. Absolutely, this is something which is that's what the need of. That's what we should do. If you really feel that yes, sir, this is what we need to do. If by waving some magic wand, if somehow this happens, if somehow we can reduce these challenges, somehow we can develop these life skills and values, then aram se we can lay back and say that yes, as a teacher, I did my job wonderfully. I did my job properly. As a parent, I did my job properly. We can just say this. Absolutely, this is the need of the hour. This is what is required. So if this is such valuable thing, then if we need to bridge this gap, I am trying to answer this question. How can we bridge this gap? Let me give it a shot in the given time. Okay, I'm gonna give a shot. How many of you are ready to be here with me and really ready to find out how to reduce these challenges and develop these life skills? How many of you are ready for that? Type ready in the chat box. Okay, dekhenge, chalo. How can we do that? Dekhenge. Type ready in the chat box. Ready? Okay, that is what you are here. That's what someone say. If you are ready, type ready in the chat box, because this is something which is absolutely, that's what is required. Okay, that's what is required. Okay, ready. Yes. Okay, great. That's a big responsibility on my shoulder, but still I'll give it a try. In the given time, let me give it a shot. Then let's see if we could find any solution for this problem. Chalo. Okay, great. So let me go back to this list, the challenges that you have written, and let me take one challenge and start working on it. See, all the challenges that you have mentioned there, the children, they talk back, children, they don't sit here, children, they don't write, they don't want to write, they want to roam around. Okay, all the challenges that you have mentioned just now, a while ago, most of the challenges are connected to this one challenge which I have displayed here on the top. Children won't listen. What you're saying is, out of all those challenges, are what you're saying is, बच्चे हमारा बात नहीं सुनते. Children don't listen. You ask the child to write down, the child doesn't. You ask the child to keep quiet, the child doesn't keep it. You ask the child to sit in one place, the child doesn't sit in one place. Children, they don't listen. Children don't obey. That is what we are. That's what you are actually saying. So most of your challenges are connected to this one challenge, that children don't listen. Am I right? Yeah. Am I right? Most of your challenges, can be connected to this one challenge. Here and there, from all the different sources, what you're telling again is children don't listen. They don't obey us. They don't obey. That's what you're saying. From some different way, you are saying core thing that the challenge, the main core challenge that you said is children don't listen. Children don't obey. Okay, this is what you said. Great. Thank you so much. So let us take this one challenge and let us see. Let us use a tool. The alternative methods that I was talking about. Let me take one alternative method and see what happens. How can we address this issue? Okay, that's what I'm going to do here. So for this, let me do a small activity here. So I want to do a small role play. Anyone, would you like to volunteer? Anyone, type me in the chat box. Type me. If you like to volunteer, type me in the chat box. I'll do a small role play here. Type me, Amit. Type me. Okay, so Amitji. Are you just Amit or Amitabh Bachchan? Okay, just like Amitji, sir. I have asked you to unmute. Please unmute, sir. Any possibility to put on the video, because it's a role play? That'd be really fantastic.
Yes, sir.
Amit bhai, thank you very much. Thanks a lot for pressing that button, fastest button. You have pressed it fast. Thank you so much. So let's do a small role play. So what grade do you teach, Amit?
I teach class 8, class 9, class 10.
Okay, class 8 and 10. Great. Okay. So let us do a quick role play. So in this role play, I will play as a teacher. I'll be teacher and you are a student. Okay.
Yes.
You're a student. Let's do role play here. The thing is, I'll be making few statements here. As a teacher, I'll be making few statements. So
Yes, sir.
when you listen to these statements, you don't need to respond to me. Okay, just simply listen to the statements. When you are listening to those statements, I want you to mentally make a note of three things. Okay, what are you thinking? आप क्या सोच रहे? What are you thinking? Feeling. What was the feeling? And third, decision, whether you want to obey or not. These are the three things I want you to mentally make a note. That's all, as simple as that. After the statements, I will again come back to you and then we'll discuss. Yeah, ready? Amit?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Chalo, let us go ahead. So why children don't listen? That's what we are trying to find out. Let's start the activity. Yeah, thinking, feeling, deciding. Amit, it's time to clean up the room. Activity time is over. It's not okay to beat your friends. Say sorry. No complaining, Amit. Stop fighting, or else I have to take you to the principal's room. If you don't get your work done, then you will stay back during the games period and get it done, I'm telling you. No talking with your friends when the class is going on. Stop crying. Okay. When I was making these statements to you, what are you thinking? Thinking, feeling, deciding, anything? You need to, yeah, you are unmuted. Yes, Amit, go ahead.
Sir, I think I have been targeted by so much these complaints that you have for me.
Okay.
I feel targeted.
You feel targeted. Feeling good, bad, worse?
Sir, not so good, but bad.
Not so good. Okay. Decision, do you want to obey or not?
I will somehow obey to my extent, but not fully.
But not fully. Okay. So let me bring your attention back to the two lists that we have prepared. Okay. So when I was making these statements, do you really feel that any of these life skills are being developed in you? That self-discipline, problem-solving skill, responsibility, you want to cooperate and contribute. Any of those things are being developed in you? You felt like that?
I think I should be responsible for that.
But you said that you don't want to listen.
To my extent, jitna mujhse ho payega utna
a little bit of responsibility. Okay. Because I'm a teacher. Okay, right. So let me bring your attention here. When I was making these statements to you, did you feel like, engaging into any of these challenges? Were you motivated to do any of these things? Won't listen, back talk, lying, okay? Something like this. When I was making those statements to you, stop crying, stop fighting.
Yes, sir.
Yes, some of these things. Okay, some. Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Is this the same? It's almost the same with everyone here. Is it the same? Is the same with the group? Very bad feeling. That's what you say. It's like, yes, it's almost group is also resonating with what Amit said. Okay, great. Thank you very much. So Amit, let's go about. Let's do one more round. So let me change. You felt like ignoring the comments. Okay, sounded accusatory. It's like too much demanding. Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks for the comments, teachers here. Okay, great. So let us go about, do one more round here. And this time, let me change this and then let us see what happens.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Amit, what do we do after the activity is done? It's the same thing, thinking, feeling, and deciding. Mentally make a note, okay? Okay, yes. So what do we do after the activity is done? How can we keep this room neat? How do we treat our friends? Amit, how can you share your concern so that others would like to hear? How can you and your friends solve this problem, Amit? Think about it. What do you need to do to get your work done without having to stay back in class during games period? When is the best time to discuss ideas or ask each other questions? How can you talk and say what happened so that I can understand what you want? So this time, what are you thinking, feeling, and deciding?
Sir, I think now I am being asked to for my concern. How can मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ इन सब चीजों को? So I feel engaged.
मैं कैसे कर सकता हूँ इन चीजों को? Okay, right? Okay, that's what you're thinking. You feel engaged. Feeling कैसा है इस बार? Feeling, Amit? Good, bad?
I feel good. I feel good now because my concern is being asked.
Okay, okay. Decision making, you want to comply, obey this time or not?
Yes, sir. I will obey, definitely.
You will obey. Okay. Now let us come back to the tool list again. Now, when I was making these statements, did you feel that, any of these life skills or qualities are being developed in you? Self-discipline.
I feel self-esteemed.
Self-esteem. Okay.
I feel curious. How can I do this thing with my best effectivity?
Okay.
I feel social consciousness because I had to do engaging my friends also. How can I engage my friends in these activities?
Okay. I want the other also to type in the chat box, whatever you feel. Okay, I'll go to this.
How can I contribute? How can I contribute and cooperate?
And cooperate. So most of these skills and values are being developed. So let me take your attention to the left side column. This time, were you motivated to engage in any of these challenges? Don't want to listen, back talk, okay, lying, cheating, whining, crying, defiant? No, this time, no, none of those challenges. Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate taking that initiative and then participating in this activity. Thank you so much. More power to you. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So that was Amit. Thank you, Amit. So let me see the group also. I'll show the questions again. Let me see the group. Did you feel is it almost the same thing? Is it almost the same how Amit felt? Okay. Is the group also thinking it's almost in the same lines? You also felt in the same way? I'll go through this and I'll try to explain what happened. But something phenomenal happened here. I don't know how many of you recognize this or not. When for the first time, and Amit and most of you said that none of these skills are being developed, but yes, want to engage in 2 or 3 of those challenges. Okay, but in the second way of communication, Amit and most of you said that yes, these qualities are being developed, these life skills are being developed, and you don't want to engage in any of those challenges. That's what we understood. That's what we felt out of this simple activity. Okay, so let me go dive deeper and then analyze what happened. So here on the screen you can see the first set of statements and the second set of statements. So for the first set of statements, there's a different result. For the second set of statements, entirely a contrary result. That's what we got. So let us find out what is the difference between the first set of statements and the second set of statements. What's the difference here? Let me get your inputs here. What is the difference? First set or second set में difference क्या है? What's the difference? For the first set, he said, challenges are increasing. For the second, life skills are developing and challenges are reducing. That's what we want. Okay, if that is happening, how did this happen? Okay, first, what is the difference? It was done in a positive way. The second time, positive. First set are commanding. Okay, in positive and polite manner. The first was negative approach. Second was more positive. That's what Diksha says. Students have options and chance to improve, affirmative, prompting, positive way, helping the students to make right choice. Great. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. But what is the fundamental? All your inputs, whatever you said, that's right. That's what is happening here. But I want to go deep down, and then I want you to understand the fundamental difference between the first set of statements and second set of statements. What is the fundamental difference between the first set of statements and second set of statements? Child-centered, giving them liberty, first one order, second one positive, involve the students. Yes, the fundamental difference between the first set of statements and second set of statements is, first it is telling. Second one, they are not statements actually. I was asking. Second are all questions. It's asking. First is telling. Second is asking. That is the fundamental difference between these two set of statements. You recognize that? If you recognize this, type yes in the chat box. Okay. First is telling. Second is asking. That's a fundamental difference. All the inputs that you gave here are those things are correct. But the fundamental, I'm just trying to go to the fundamental difference. First one are telling, you don't get your work done, then you'll stay back during the games period, get it done. What do you need to do to get your work done without having to stay back in class? Telling and asking, telling and asking, and telling and asking. Okay, fine. So when we changed it from telling to and asking, we found out that challenges got reduced and life skills increased. Why? What is so big deal about it? What is so big deal in asking? I would like to share research, very profound research that in psychology, and that actually changed many things. And before sharing with you the research, I really want you to experience this. That's why I did this activity. Okay, that's the reason. So what is it? What is that study that I want to share with you? Such kind of questions were asked to people, telling and asking. Okay, and it was observed like how brain responds to when someone tells and how brain responds when someone asks. So the study found out that the moment you tell to anyone, not only children, to anyone, the moment you telling creates a physiological tension in the body, and a message goes to the brain to resist. The moment you tell, immediately a message goes to the brain that, oh, this guy is telling me, let me resist. That is the message that goes to the brain. And when you simply ask, it creates physiological relaxation. The person feels relaxed when you ask, and a message goes to the brain to search for an answer. That's what Amit said, main kya kar sakta hu. He said that he was searching for an answer. This is what happens fundamentally. How many of you are getting the point? If you are getting this point, type P in the chat box. Okay, you're getting this point. Telling, the moment you tell, that's what I'm sharing with you, the research study here. The moment you tell, the brain resists. The moment you ask, brain starts thinking, brain starts searching for an answer. When a brain is searching for an answer, when a child is searching for an answer, when a human being is searching for an answer, they feel capable. Okay, they really feel capable. They are really inspired to contribute and then cooperate. So this is the first thing that I would like to share with you in this workshop. See, shifting from telling to asking. First, that from resisting brain, bring that brain to a thinking brain. The moment when you shift from telling to asking, the first thing that happens in a child's brain is child starts thinking, mujhe kya karna hai abhi? Child starts thinking. Okay, and a thinking brain is more likely to cooperate than a resisting brain. How many of you accept this? A thinking brain is more likely to cooperate than a resisting brain. How many of you accept with this? Type A in the chat box. A thinking brain is more likely to cooperate than a resisting brain. Type A in the chat box. Okay, it's more likely to cooperate than a resisting brain. This is a study I'm sharing with you. Okay, it's the same. Yes, it's the same for adults, Pidaji. The thinking brain is more likely to cooperate than a resisting brain. So all I'm asking you to do is, from resistance, bring that child to the zone of thinking. So from the zone of thinking, you can take that child to zone of cooperation. That's how you can take it. So how can you do that? Change the way, change that method, change the tool. What is that tool that I'm asking you to do it? Change from telling to asking. When you change from telling to asking, when you tell, if a child cooperates with you 2 out of 10 times, when you shift it, when you ask, the cooperation level spikes up. Okay, the child cooperates with you 8 out of 10 times. 8 out of 10 times you can gain cooperation from a child, and that too, it is instantaneous. Okay, this is a very simple but a very powerful tool that I have shared with you. Shift from telling to asking. Okay, so let me ask you one question here. Now I want you to think about, revisit a situation when you are correcting a child. Revisit situation when you are correcting a child. Just revisit today, morning, yesterday, somewhere at home, now just in the evening. Revisit, especially when you are correcting a child. Think about it. Think about the situation. When you were correcting a child, were you telling more or asking more? Were you telling more or asking more? Think about it and then type it in the chat box. You might be doing two things, but which one is more here? Is it telling more or asking more? Which one is more? Telling more or asking more? Telling and telling and telling and telling and telling and telling. Someone say asking, telling and telling. Telling more usually, telling more usually, telling and telling and telling and telling, telling more usually, telling and telling and telling and telling, telling and telling. If you give your mobile phone to your colleague or somebody, especially when you are correcting a child, ask them to take a video, shoot that situation, and then later you go back and watch that video. Sorry, but like 90% of the time you will be telling and explaining and telling like why this is the right thing to do, why that is not a right thing to do. It's more of telling and telling and telling. The moment you tell, what happens in the brain of the child? Immediate message goes to the brain to resist, and that's why psychology says that children don't listen. Children don't listen because children don't listen because, anyone could type in the chat box, children don't listen because what is it? What is that one word? Let me see the chat box. Children don't listen because we keep on telling and explaining. I'm just sharing with you the psychological fact, actually, the research. We keep on telling, and that sends a message to the brain. It's not only with children, it's with everybody. It's the same thing. If you really think that your spouse is not listening to you, again, go back and then think, was I telling more to my spouse or asking more? Seriously, telling more or asking more? I don't know. Think about it. Your children, because that is natural and we are habituated to do that, we tell more. But the problem is, brain responds in a different way. Once you understand how the brain responds, okay, what happens, psychologically, how the brain responds, and act accordingly, change the method that you use, the cooperation levels that you get is huge. I mean, like it's instantaneous. And I really want to demonstrate this to you. That's why we did that. How many of you are ready to ask more, bring in a lot of asking in your conversation? If you want to really take a decision, commit yourself. Yes, I understood, sir. Yes, even though this is something small, role play or activity, I understood that asking is something which is very important. Then I will try to ask more, commit myself to ask more. Type yes or something, show me a thumbs up or something like that. Yes, I commit to ask more when I talk to a child, especially when I correct a child. I'll try to ask more. Give me a commitment that. This is such a simple thing, but it just turns around everything. It's a huge shift that can bring about in your relationships. I'm telling you, it's a huge shift that can bring about in a relationship. Okay, so shift from telling to asking. What have we done here? Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, those who are giving your commitment here. We took one challenge. We changed the method from telling to asking. I gave another tool here. From my bag of 27 tools, I gave one tool here, used it, asking. And when we used this tool, we found out that all these qualities and life skills are developing in children, this is what we want, and the challenges are reduced. That is what we want. So we can simply reduce the challenges and develop these life skills if you know how to communicate with a child, how a child thinks, how a brain works. A little bit of understanding on child psychology will go a long way in your relationship, and it will help you to solve your problems easily. So okay, so the one tool that I've shared with you is this. But let me ask you, how many of you think that asking works even with kindergarten kids, kindergarten, preschool? Sir, yes, we can ask even kindergarten kids. Type yes or no in the chat box. Even kindergarten also we can use this tool called asking. Let me see. Yes. So I'll share this our teachers, okay, those in our community. Recently, she posted a message in the Telegram group. So I took a screenshot and then I put it here. It's on September 14th. It's a kindergarten teacher, actually. She said that, hi all, just wanted to share that I tried one of the tools, which is asking instead of telling. It did work even for a 4-year-old. The child was literally screaming and crying. Instead of telling the child, don't cry, when I asked, what can I do so that you are happy? Okay, what can I do so that you are happy? Immediately, the child, there was a pause, and I realized that the child started thinking. The child started thinking. That's how the brain, child get relaxed and starts thinking. Child started thinking, and he started a conversation with me. Later, we had an agreement, and it went on well. But I was really amazed to see a pause. That's what she was amazed, actually. I was really amazed to see a pause and change in behavior at the spur of the moment, which was an amazing experience to me. The way of questioning helps, and I agree. This was the feedback that one of the teachers shared in our inner circle group. Those who have already joined our training program, I like to share this with you. So it works with everyone. It works with everyone. So this. How many of you really? How many of you feel that? Okay. Maybe let me ask you this question. How many of you feel that, sir, it's good? Like asking is good, okay, kind of stepping back and asking is good, but we don't have that much time, like the time is a constraint. We are really bogged up with many things, and we have our syllabus to complete. We are in rush. There's a pressure. We have to handle 30-40 kids. Time is a constraint for us. How many of you think that, yes, we can use alternative methods, but time is a constraint. Time is something which is a constraint. If you feel that time is a constraint, how can we step back and then think to ask? Thinking and asking, it takes a lot of time, and we have to take care of 30-40 kids, and time is something is a constraint. If you feel that time is a constraint, type yes. Samiraji, we have that's why we have number of tools, not only one tool. Okay, we have number of tools, and there are other different kinds of questions that you can ask, where you can drive the thinking process to it. Okay, once you start using, you'll understand this. Okay, time is a constraint. So yes, I understand that many of the teachers, when we go and we do this workshop, they come up and say that, sir, ye to acha hai, ye baat karne ke liye acha hai, it's good, but time is a constraint. How can we use it? We have a lot of issues. Okay. See, I have observed one thing happening with teachers and parents here. And I would like to share this with you. Okay. How many of you realize that you are actually addressing the same behavior over and over again in your classrooms? The child has got an issue. The child is not attentive. The child is not writing. It's like over and over again, you're addressing that same issue. How many of you realize that? If you realize, type yes in the chat box. You're addressing the same issue over and over again. It's the same issue. At home also, you can see that. Okay. You're addressing the same issue over and over and again. Okay, most of us, you can see this. And this is a very common phenomenon that I see in the classroom, that same issue will be addressing in second standard, the child has got that issue. In third standard, the child has got the same issue, maybe in an intensified way. In fourth standard, again, that issue is still there, maybe much more intensified. This is a very common phenomenon that we observe in classrooms and even at homes also. That issue persists, that issue intensifies. This is very much common, and all of you said yes. Okay, see, when a issue is there, okay, when there is a problem and you are trying to address that issue, and that issue is persisting and sometimes intensifying, what does that indicate? Okay, what does that indicate? When the problem is there, you are trying to address the problem, but the problem is still there. Problem is still there, and maybe intensifying also. What does this indicate? Doesn't it indicate clearly that the methods that we are using are not actually solving the problem? Doesn't it indicate? Yes or no? Yes or no? The methods that we are using is actually did not solve the problem. That's why the problem is still there. And you're addressing the same problem over and over and over and over again. And repeatedly the same problem is there. That's a very much clear indication. That's a very much clear indication. So we spend a lot of time addressing the same issue with the same child, and still we see the problem persist, we see the problem intensify. We spend a lot of time addressing the same issue over and over and over and over again. The same issue we'll be addressing today, and the same issue we'll be addressing tomorrow, same issue we'll be addressing day after. This is what my observation is. Like, if you feel yes or true, type T in the chat box. Type in the chat box. When we are addressing the same issue, that's an indication the methods that we are using is actually not solving the issue, and we spend lot of time. We spend lot of time in addressing the same issue over and over again, and unfortunately, we don't solve it, but most of the cases we end up intensifying the challenge. Why? Year after year, day after day, challenges are intensified. Let me give you one more important information here. This is my observation. You may agree with me or not. Just see whether I'm making sense or not. Most of the teachers and most of the parents, they use only two tools, which comes naturally to them. Two tools are very much natural. They use these only two tools to address these problems. And for that moment, they can solve the problem. But again, the next day, the problem again comes up. And again, they use the same tools. Again, the problem comes up. Again, they use the same tools. So, Shanti Swarup, what are the tools that you're talking about? The two tools that most of the teachers and most of the parents use to handle disciplinary issues are: one, some form of punishment; two, some form of reward. Some form of punishment and some form of reward. If you can observe this phenomenon in classrooms and in homes, that we'll be using some form of punishment, someone raise the voice or something like some form of punishment and some form of reward, type PR in the chat box. If you could observe this going on in the classrooms and even at home, okay, you'll be using here and there some form of punishment and some form of reward, then type PR in the chat box. Type PR in the chat box. Some form of punishment and some form of reward. Let me tell you, most of the teachers, most of the parents, they use these two tools only. These two tools, for that moment, you can stop the problem. For that moment, you can get the control. But the issues come up, and the problem is the issues get intensified. So the point I'm trying to make is, when you use some form of punishment or reward, you end up spending lot of time in yelling and telling and yelling and telling, or you end up spending a lot of time. Let me come back to the same example here, what she shared. Instead of asking like that, if she would have told the child, okay, keep quiet, this is not the right way to do this, come here, acha bache, aisa nahi rote, go there, take this. If she would have taken that route, or she said that keep quiet, and she raised her voice and asked the child to keep quiet, that would have taken a lot of time. Punishments and rewards take a lot of time. but the tool that I've shared with you, asking, okay, this is one of the tools of the 27 tools. Asking doesn't take much time. So instead of telling, if you ask, you just like, you need to spend 1/10 of the time, 1/10 of the time what you spend in, using the same tool over and over again to address the same problem. How many of you can see this? How many of you can see this? What voice problem is? Am I clear here? Yeah, someone says voice problem. How many of you can see this? We see the time that you spend on addressing the same problem over and over again is huge. And the alternative method that I just now I gave to you, even if 1/10 of that time you spend here, you can gain the cooperation just like that. You can gain the cooperation. Just like that. If you see this point, yes, I see this point. Type yes in the chat box. Instead of shifting from punishment reward, there is a possibility. That you can address the issue in a lesser time. So time, please don't, if I say this, time is not an issue here. The only issue is, it's only two things. Now, are you really interested? Are you really interested to look at and find what are the alternative methods? And are you really interested to use them? That's all. You need to have these alternative methods in your hand, and you should have that interest to use them. These are the only two things that will solve your issues in the classroom, that will solve your issues at home, that will separate your relationships. Only these two things. You should know what else to do. You should have these alternative methods in your hand, and you should have that interest to use these methods. This is what makes all the difference. Okay, so this is what I like to offer. So here I have given just one tool. How many of you want to have your get your hands on all the 27 tools here that I would like to offer, that I want to offer to gain cooperation and establish discipline without blame, shame, and pain? If you really want to have that 27 tools, yes, sir. I'm open to know what is it that you offer. I want to have these 27 tools. Okay, 27 tools, and yes, I'm interested. If you really want to know what is it that I offer in the entire training program. Okay, this is just one thing. I guess just gave a demo. If you really wanted to know, then I would like to take some time to tell you, just some 10 minutes to tell you what is it that I actually offer. Then we will discuss one more issue. Then I'll go to Q&A. So yes, thank you. All of you said yes. So do I have your permission to share what is it that I offer? The program that I'm offering, which can give you all these tools and help you to gain cooperation and establish discipline without blame, shame, and pain. If I have your permission, type yes in the chat box. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. So let me share with you. What is it that I offer. See, this is what I'm offering to you is a 1-year subscription. It's a 1-year subscription for my app. Okay, Positive Discipline app is something which you have handy on your phone, so you can just access all these tools anytime. You can connect to us. Whatever problem comes, you can connect to us. So that's why I am giving access to my app, and this access you will get for 1 year. It's a 1-year subscription that I'm offering. Okay, so what do you get in this 1-year subscription? Okay, this is what you get. 5 C's. I will explain all these things in a minute. 5 C's. First, courses. You will get courses where all the tools are given in those courses. Second, though you have courses with you, you require that coaching. Okay, fine. You say asking, but in this situation, how can I ask? This is not happening. So, you need to discuss. So that coaching should be there. So I will be giving you live coaching calls. That's the second thing that I offer. And third is community. Together, if there is a community of teachers and there are teachers there, if one teacher says that, for the example like that, one teacher says that, this is what I did in my classroom and it worked, and other teachers also get inspired. So together we can learn. So that's the third thing that you get, community. Fourth is challenge. Sometimes, people take this course and then life takes over and they put this course there on the shelf. They don't again take it out. So to inspire you, motivate you, monthly once I'll be throwing some challenge, weekly challenge. This week, let us work on asking. This week, let us work on this particular communication. This week, let us work on connection. Okay. This week, let us work on finding why the child is behaving the way he's behaving. So these are the challenges that I'll throw just to inspire you to take action and get results. This is the fourth one. Fifth, if you finish all the courses, I will give you certificate also. Okay. These are the 5 things that you get. And for how long you're going to be with me? You're going to be with me for 1 year. 1 year, I will handhold you and take you through this journey to bring about a change in your classroom, to bring about a change even in your home. Though you are joining here to solve your classroom issues, all the tools and all the courses will help you even at home also. Okay, great. So quickly, let me go through what are these courses that I'm offering. Course 1, Cooperation Gaining Mastery. And from this course itself, I have given you asking. And here in the Cooperation Gaining Mastery, you will learn different tools and even the mindset. How can you communicate effectively and gain cooperation instantly? How can you turn that resisting brain into a cooperating brain? This is what you get in the Cooperation Gaining Mastery. This is valued at 2,000 rupees. Okay. And second is Connection Building Formula. Connection Building Formula. This is where I'll be sharing specific tools where you can just pick it up and go to the classroom and use it to build connection with the child. To build that connection with the child, then you can communicate well. So this helps you to become that favorite teacher of your students, and students get more engaged with you. This is course number 2, Connection Building Formula. It is valued at 2,000 rupees. Okay. This is course number 3. Every one of you, each one of you, you have a certain disciplining styles. Okay. Certain disciplining styles work in a certain situation, but there is a particular disciplining style which works, which you can use in all situations for whatever disciplinary challenge you might face. So here you will understand what is your disciplining style and what is the best and appropriate disciplining style which you can use it in classroom and even in your homes. So what happens when you learn this disciplining style? You can make norms and rules properly without rupturing the relationship. And if those norms are not followed, how can you communicate so that you can bring back the child to follow the norm? This is what happens here. Disciplining styles model. So this is valued at 2,000 rupees. Anger management formula. I think, like, all of you might accept that for you to do this, yes, you need to work on your own emotions as well. So this is one more course which will come handy to understand and regulate your anger and to understand and regulate your child's anger also as well. So this is one course which is valued at 2,000 rupees. Fourth course, Anger Management Formula. Fifth one, this is a misbehavior decoding blueprint. See, we all know that children misbehave, but most of us, I can say, I'm not wrong if I say that none of us know why children misbehave. What is that deep down belief a child is holding when a child is rude? What is the deep down belief a child is holding when a child is kind of lazy? So if you can understand that root cause, it is easier to solve the problem. So this course will give you 9 specific steps for you to go into the mind of the child and find the root cause, why the child is behaving the way he or she is behaving, and address that root cause so that the misbehavior that you see vanishes. So this is course number 5, Misbehavior Decoding Blueprint. This is valued at 2,000 rupees. 5 courses, 2,000, that's a value of 10,000 rupees. And I said coaching. 2 live coaching calls per month, 2nd and 4th Friday, 7:30 p.m. Okay, that coaching. And also every month I'll throw some challenges. Once you learn some tools, you will also have these challenges, coaching and challenge. And in the app, you can communicate with us 24/7. You can just send a message. We are available. For this, for 1 year, 2 live coaching calls. Okay, and this challenge, and for the app, we value this service for 10,000 rupees. So this is for 10,000 rupees. and you have this 24/7 live chat support in app. That's an entire the community. I said the community. So all the services, all the courses, live coaching calls, challenge, and community together we the value of this entire program. It is, of course, you will get certification as well once you finish the course. So value, it is all these 5 things together is valued at 25,000 rupees. This is valued at 25,000 rupees. If you go to our website or your app, you can get this at 5,000 rupees. But if you really felt that, yes, whatever I'm talking is making sense, and yes, these alternative methods will really help you to actually solve this problem. And if you take a decision right now in this webinar, for those who take the decision to join my community, buy and join my community, in this webinar, I will give all this 1-year subscription, 5 courses, monthly 2 live coachings, and challenge, all those things for 1,999. 1,999 is the webinar offer that I would like to give. And you will see a link in the chat box. You will see a link in the chat box. You can click on that link. If you really connect, click that link, pay 1,999, pay 1,999, and then join the community. Pay 1,999, join the community. Sorry, you need to pay this. You need to pay this if you have to learn this thing. So let me show you. Yeah, where there's a link. I think my team would have yeah. So if you click on the link, the link will take you to this screen 5131. Here there is a coupon code. Here there is a coupon code called teacher. Click on the coupon code. When you click on the coupon code, the code will be applied and will go back to 2053. The 54 rupees that you are paying is for the internet handling charges, for the payment gateway and all those things. We get 1,999. So for this 1,999, you will end up paying 2053. This is what I am asking for you, for a 1-year subscription for all my courses and the tools and the live coaching call. If you want it, yeah, just click on the link. Click on the link. Yes, it will show 5131. Then you click the coupon code here to your left. Just now I showed it. Click the coupon code, and it will again reduce the price to 2053. Please do that. Click on the above link. Take the coupon code, and it is 7:30. I'll keep the coupon code open until 8 o'clock. Because until I answer these questions and all, until 8 o'clock, I'll keep this code open. I'll deactivate the code at 8. So whoever wants to join, yes, you are there here. We can start the journey. If you're interested, go click on that link and then pay. If you have any issues, let us know. Bharti says, I'm interested. Please click on the link. And use coupon code and get a coupon there. Reduce the price to 2053, and you can join. After joining, you can message is in the yes, Amit, the price is for all the courses for 1 year, for the entire 1 year. You can join my community now for 1 year. Aram se, all our video courses actually. Aram se, you can go through that. You can meet me live on every second Friday and fourth Friday, 7:30 p.m. Okay, and you can connect to me, the app access, and it's for entire thing 1,999. Once after you pay this, after you pay this, and there itself you will see a button that download the app. Immediately you will see the button there, download that app. If at all someone is doing from an Apple mobile, you need to give a code. If in that case, message us in the chat box. But if it is not that case, app will be downloaded. Immediately you will get access to the courses. Okay. Smita Sudhir says that I'm not getting the option buy now. Yeah. Please, my team will take care of that. So if you really have paid, Manisha says you have paid. Welcome, Manisha. Done. Ruby says done. Welcome. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thank you for joining me. Let us have a wonderful journey. एक साल का journey जो है, you will really enjoy this journey. And whenever there is an issue in the classroom, you can see that yes, you can fall back onto this app. Okay, there is some app where I can go back and then get solutions to my problems. You will be having a wonderful journey here. Those who have taken that decision, thank you so much. Smita, someone from my team will resolve. Thank you so much. Yes, Manisha and Ruby. Thanks a lot. I'll yes. Thank you so much. So here before. Yes. So let me ask you a simple question. Let me ask you a simple question. Why actually, though I'm telling you that yes, these things will solve the problems in your classroom, but there is actually a deeper reason why I stuck to this program. Why I left my school. I have my own school. My father still runs there, but I left that. And me and my wife, we started roaming around India and we started doing this workshop. There is actually a deeper thing that really connected to us. That's why we stuck to this program and we are doing this program and we are helping many teachers and parents to resolve this issue. I'll just share with that in a moment. Manisha, wait. Those who have paid, please wait here. Wait till the end. I will just orient you towards that. Orient you to that. Smriti, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks for joining. Thanks a lot. So let me ask you this question. Those are there. I think there are people still want to learn. How many of you still want to learn? Actually, you want to learn something more. Type BO in the chat box. Bring it on. If you want to learn something more, type BO in the chat box. If those are still, I think if I've shared my course, but still, if you still want to learn something more here and you want to stay, type B on the chat box. If you really want to, I will share one more topic here, and then we'll go to Q and A. I'll go to Q and A. Yes. Wait till the end. At 8 o'clock, I will share the link for the certificate. Those who are there in the workshop itself, only you people will get the certificate and not in the group. Okay, great. See, let me ask you this question. What is it that you really want in life actually? Zindagi mein aapko kya chahiye? Quickly, whatever comes on your mind, you just type it here. What is it that you really want? Pragya, thank you very much. Welcome to this group. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot for taking that decision. Okay. This is you can, Manpreet, you can, this is a self-paced one. Whenever you have time, you can go through that. Okay. These videos will be there with you, and you can, whenever you want, you can go to that. Happiness, respect, happiness is that you want. Most of us, we come up with this answer that, I have joined the course. Vijaya, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Even if I miss somebody, please stay till the end. So we really want that happiness. At the end of the day, why you are working there. You get up early in the morning at 5, 6, you take care of the kids, get them ready, and 7:38 you hop onto the bus or your bike, go to the school. Again, you deal with all those challenges there in the classroom, syllabus completion, parents, and all those things. Come back. Still, again, you have to take the challenges. You do this day in and day out, some peace of mind, and then happiness, isn't it? Happiness is what we want. And I like to share with you one study. Harvard did this study actually. Harvard did this study. One study. See, in 1915, 1916, early 19th century, a Harvard professor really came up with this question that what is it that will really help people to live a happy and contented life? What is it? What should people have so that they can live a happy and contented life? This is the question that came into their mind, and they really wanted to answer that question, not speculate, but answer that question with a proper study. So they picked up some 470 young boys and girls from Boston, 16, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 years, boys and girls, and they wanted to study their life for the next 70 years. So they studied their life year after year for 70, 75 years. Probably the longest study happened in human history. And they really wanted to find answer to this question. Did they live a happy and content life? At the end of the life, can they say, how many can say that they have lived a happy and content life? If they say that, let us find out why. So this was the objective. So 75 years they did that study, and some 100 change people, they lived till the end of the study, 75 years of study. And some of them, they reported that at the end of their life, they reported that, yes, I lived a happy and contented life. Then they started probing into their lives, like, what is it? What is there in their life that they could say that, yes, I have lived a happy and content life? What is there? Like what is there in their life? So when they actually went and probed into their life, it was not money actually. Some of them earned very, very good money, but some of them, they lived on meager expenses, not just meager money. It was surprisingly, it was not even health. Some of them enjoyed their health. Some of them were, they actually, they had very serious health issues. Not even respect actually, not even respect or fame. Is fame. Some of them had very good fame, and some of them were kind of very obscure. They were not known to anyone. It's not even money. It's not even health. It's not even respect and fame also. But those who said that I have lived a contented life, all of them, they had this one thing in common. They had this one thing in common. Can you guess what could be that? One thing in common. All those people at the end of their life, those who said that, yes, I have lived a content life, surprisingly, they had one thing in common. Could you guess what is that one thing in common? And that Harvard study found out that happiness, satisfaction, Nadia says, relationships. Harvard study, Amit Social Service, Harvard study found out that all of them, they enjoyed quality relationships in their life. Something happened in their life. All of them, they had somebody, okay, I can fall back on this person. I have the support of this person. All of them enjoyed quality relationships in their life. And Harvard study concluded that the contentment and happiness that you enjoy in your life is connected to the quality of relationships that you hold. This is what the study concluded. How many of you accept this? The happiness is connected to the quality of relationships that you enjoy in your life. The contentment and happiness that you enjoy in your school is directly proportional to the quality of relationships that you have with your students, the quality of relationships that you have with your colleagues, the quality of relationships that you have with your parents and management. The happiness and contentment that you enjoy in your home is directly proportional to the quality of relationship that you enjoy with your spouse, the quality of relationship that you enjoy with your children and with other family members. I can extrapolate that, isn't it? The happiness is directly related to the quality of relationships, and most of you said that is right. Great. Thank you so much. And these tools, and how many of you see that on the name of, when you're trying to establish discipline, somewhere the relationships is getting ruptured. How many of you see this with your students and with your own children? When you're trying to establish discipline, the relationship is getting ruptured. How many of you see this? If you can see this, type RR in the chat box. Relationship is ruptured. You're trying to establish discipline. Yes, that you're trying to do that, but somehow relationship is getting ruptured. How many of you see this? How many of you see this? With your students, with your children, with your spouse, anybody, damn, any relationship is getting ruptured. If you see that, type RR in the chat box. See, we want that relationship, but at the end of that, we want the discipline. We want the discipline, but at the end of the day, relationships is what that matter. See, when you are getting that discipline, when you could establish discipline at the cost of the relationship, what I would tell you is, you are kind of throwing diamonds and picking up stones, throwing the relationships and picking up discipline. Discipline should be established without rupturing the relationship. That is what I'm emphasizing here. And the tools that I'm going to share with you, the course will help you to do that. Without rupturing the relationship, you will establish discipline. How many of you see this? So if you really want to establish discipline without rupturing the relationship, get in, take this offer. I know the value that I'm offering, the 1,999 that you're paying is kind of absolute peanuts to what you get. I know that. If you really could resonate with me, take the decision. Amita, thank you very much. Take the decision and join. Let us embark on this journey of positive discipline. Let us see how this changes our life. Why I'm telling life, Amandeep Kaur, thank you so much. Why I'm telling you, it will change the life is the discipline that you want to establish is again dependent upon the relationship. If your relationship is good, if the relationship is fantastic, discipline is easy. How many of you see this connection? Relationship is the root, discipline is kind of the leaves. If the relationship is the core, discipline is something which you see outside. If you could, that relationship is good and discipline is kind of very much automatic. How many of you see this connection? If you see this connection, type yes in the chat box. Type yes in the chat. The relationship that you hold with your students or children, that will help you to discipline them very well, very easy and very well. Okay, it is 1,999 that you need to pay. Meenakshi Saini, thank you so much. See, that is what I'm trying to do here with this training program. I'm going to the roots. Actually, the course not only helps you to address your challenges in the classroom, same tools will help you at home as a parent. Most of you, I know that you might be in the classroom, you can establish discipline. Still we hold a sense of authority there, but at home this would be challenged. Your authority is challenged every day at home. How many of you resonate with me? So the same tools holds good as a parent. You can use these tools as a parent, and not only that, you can use the same tools with anybody. So we actually, I started working on it. We took this positive discipline, we worked on positive discipline course. We started using it for my children. But once we started going on in this journey, we understood that it is not only helping children, my relationship with my spouse really, it enhanced actually. It went to a next level. Our yelling on each other came down actually, and we started resolving issues peacefully. And we know that we have a way to talk. We know that we have that conflict resolution system in place. So when that happened, not only helped in the classroom, not only helped with kids, it actually helped in our personal relationships as well. So that is the reason we are actually working on this. We are on a mission. 4 of us, me, Meera, and Swapna and Benson, we are 4 of us. We have committed to this mission, taking these tools. Of course, this will solve your problems in the classroom, but the deeper reason why we are doing is it will enhance your relationship. If your relationship is on 5, it will take it to 7. It is on 7, it will take it to 9. If it is on 9, it will take it to 10. Okay, this is what will happen. These tools will work, will help you to enjoy those quality relationships. At the end of the day, you can be happy. And that is what drives us to do this program, do this training program, work day in, day out on finding out solutions to the problems. Teachers come with different problems and we work on that and try to serve the community. What really drives us is this. And that's a mission. And those who have joined today, thank you very much for being part of the mission. And those who have joined here in this webinar, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. You took 2 hours of your time and you have joined this. Sushma Upadhyay, thank you so much. So let me quickly give you orientation to whoever, those who have joined my course today. Okay. After this, I'll take the Q&A. After this, I'll take the Q&A and then we can disperse. See, those who have joined, some of you might have downloaded the app. Some of you might not have known how to download the app. Those who have downloaded already, already, you can see that courses opening up. The Cooperation Gaining Mastery, there are some 19 videos there. You can see those videos. First one is orientation. Today you finish the orientation. Okay, you will get a picture that what is it that we are doing. So today you finish that orientation. That's number one. Then you go to Cooperation Gaining Mastery. Then you go to connection. Then the other videos will open up. Okay, anger management, all those videos will open up once you finish this. It's a sequence. Okay, you have to go in the sequence. So that's why we have set it like that. So hope I am clear with that. Go in the sequence. That's one. Number two, if you have not downloaded this app, okay, you have paid but not downloaded this app, after some half an hour, say 8:30 or 9 o'clock, before 9 o'clock, you will get a mail. All of you will get a mail. In that mail, you will get a link to download that app. Do that immediately. Okay, that is where you can access the courses. You can communicate to us. That is number one. Second thing that you should do is you will get a link to access our community, which is on Telegram. If you don't have Telegram, download Telegram and join the Telegram group. Why Telegram? Because whatever content we have posted earlier of you joining, all those things you can access. And number two, the second major advantage is whatever content that we post on Telegram, it will be on Telegram only. It won't take your space, your phone, mobile space. This is not the case with WhatsApp. Okay. So that's why we choose Telegram. So you need to do two things. Those who have joined the community, first, get access, download the app, access to the course. If not, check for our mail. You will get a mail. And there you will get a link to download the course, number one. Number two, a link to join our inner circle community. You should do these two things. Okay. There we will communicate to you whenever we have live coaching calls and interaction. All those things will happen in the coaching community. This is a thing is what you need to do. Just two things. Am I clear? Those of Amita, Suri, thank you. Renu, thank you so much. Yes. Thank you. Those who have joined, Pragya, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm missing some people here. Those who have joined here. Yes, Nandita Saha. Yes, downloading the app is a must. That's where, yes, Lakshmi Vidya, thank you so much. Downloading the app is must. You will get access to all the courses on your app only. App will be handy. Okay. Poonam, please wait. Later, if you see you still have some time, some 15 minutes. After that, I will turn off the coupon code. The coupon code holds good for those who join now. If you have issues, any technical issues, message us. Then we need to again turn on the coupon code only for you. But in general, after 8 o'clock, after this webinar, if you go back to this link, you will see that as 5,131 only, not 2,000. Okay. So those who want to take the decision, those who really feel that, yes, you need to work on your relationships. Those who really feel that you need to solve your problems. These things will solve your problems. Just take a decision right now. I'll just quickly share with you. Yes. Yeah. This is a Trustpilot, where Trustpilot, we always ask our participants to share their feedbacks, and most of them do. It's almost 300 people have shared their feedback here. It's on Trustpilot. You can see 300 people have shared the feedbacks on our course, and we got a 4.7 out of 5 stars. That really shows that this is something which is valuable and people are enjoying. It just opened our mind, and excellent custom-made training. This is the feedback that we get. Shanti Swarup could engage in interactive methodology. All the chiefful concepts are highly interactive and relatable. All these things, people share here. It's almost 300 people. They gave rating to us training program, and they gave 4.7 out of 5. We really thank those participants who were with us and really cared to share that feedback. So this is what I want to share with you. So still, I'll wait here for Q&A. I'll wait here for Q&A. If you really want to join this session, join my program. When you open this app, you will see like this. When you open the app, you will see like this. And the positive discipline in the classroom, those who already download the app, click on this. You will get a description here. Here also you have a link to join the Telegram group. From here you can go. Our live coaching call link is also here. You will get access to this there. And you will also find these videos here. Let me just move this here. And let me open the content here. Yeah, content. Yes, sir. So orientation is the first video that I want to watch, a 10-minute video. Most of the videos are just 10 minutes, actually, just 10 minutes. Daily, you can spend some 10 minutes on that. Watch that video, give your feedback or what you felt in the Telegram. Watch it, and then you experiment it in your home, in your classroom, and share it in the Telegram group. That's how I understand. Then if there are issues that are not, you're not able to resolve, we can take up those issues in the live coaching calls. Okay. First, you go ahead with this introduction. Then you go to cooperation, gaining mastery. Once you finish that, then you go to this one. Once you finish that, then you go to connection building one. So this is how it is. Connection building one. So later the videos also will come up. The other videos will come up. Okay. This is how it is. Are we clear? Are we clear with this? Are we clear with that? In the Telegram, if you are already there, if you have already there in the already downloaded the app, there is a link. Or else we will send a mail just by 9 o'clock, by 9 p.m. we will send a mail. Okay, mail to you. Let me check that. Stayed here till the end. I am asking my team to share a link to get a certificate. Because you stayed here and you really spent your time, I value and respect it. Click on that link. Click on that link. Give your details, your email ID and all those things. Your details. And okay, proper name, whatever name you give in that, you will get a certificate with that name only. So if you misspell it, we cannot do anything. We cannot go and we cannot do anything. Okay. So give your name, proper name and proper email ID. With that name, you will get your certificate to your email for this session. Saying that so-and-so, for example, Amit has attended a 2-hour introductory session on positive discipline. So this is what it says. That's how you will get a certificate to your email ID. You can take it. Those who have already joined the course, once you finish it, I'll give one more finishing certificate there, mentioning the number of hours. So the link is already there in the chat box. This link will not be shared in the group because those who are there in this workshop stay till the end. You can take this certificate. That's all. So this link cannot be shared in the group. This is a link. Those who are there, click on the link, give your proper name, proper email ID, give your feedback there, click submit, and you will get a certificate from Mira. Okay, from that email. Certify them. That's where you will get a certificate from. And check your spam folder and all those folders, okay, before coming back to us. If it is not in inbox, after 15-20 minutes, give some 15 minutes time, all of you will get it. If it is not there, check the spam folders, you will get it. No worries, okay, you will get it. No worries, okay. So those who have paid, we will get in touch with you. We will send a mail. We'll help you to onboard. If at all, if you have any issues, those who already paid, you feel that I'm not able to join, or if any issues, our number is also there with you. Okay, we will jump on a call and we'll onboard you. No worries, no worries. If only people, those who want to download our app on a Apple mobile, these people will need some code actually. That's the only issue. But or else this would be fine. So the number is also there, 630-99-55529. Any issue you have, you message that. We are there here to help you out. We are there here to help you out. Okay. So the teachers, those are already there here, please click on that link, PD introductory session. Click on that link and get a certificate for this 2 hours. It's as a token of gratitude that you stayed till here. You really wanted to learn something on positive discipline, and you joined here. As a token of gratitude, I'm giving you this certificate. I just can I so I'm asking my team to, thank you very much, Seema, thank you so much. I require a small help from you. If you would like to, I need a small help. We are sharing a link here. That is our Facebook. Please scroll up, Usha, please scroll up, you will get the link. So I'm sharing a link here. Yes, Meera has shared a link. This is our Facebook. This is where our ad is running. So you just give your feedback here, genuine feedback. Whatever you felt, you have attended this 2 hours, like you are here till 2 hours. Whatever you have felt, give your genuine feedback in there. If at all, if you feel good, whatever you felt there you give the feedback. Your feedback will help us to reach so many teachers and so many parents. That is the help that you'll be doing to us. So if at all, if you found value in these 2 hours, if you felt that yes, you got value for the 2 hours that you spent, this is a small help that I request. Please click on that link, give your comment on the Facebook, whatever you felt, whatever it is, give your genuine feedback there on Facebook. We will be really obliged to you. I'm really thankful for you. Neelam, scroll up. We have already shared a link there. Click on the link, PD introductory session. Click on the link and take the certificate. Yes, someone, Meera has shared the link again. Okay, it was a really valuable session. Smita says, thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Great. It was wonderful interacting with you as well. So many teachers, I get to connect to so many teachers through these webinars. I thank God for this online thing. Though COVID has got so many problems, this is something good that happened. I could connect to thousands of teachers across India. Now itself, I have started to experiment the tool. That's what Sahana says. Thank you so much. Great. Start experimenting and see how this works. A lot of you are sharing, pouring your thanks. Neha says thanks, Neelam, Jaspreet, and Renu, and Sahana. Okay, Nadia, great. Pragya, thank you, Sahana. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much. Google Play Store. You need to go to that link, Nandita, Saha. You should go through that link that you get after paying, actually. Or you stay there, you wait for the our mail. Thank you. A lot of you, Sudha Nair, a lot of you, Valli, Meenakshi, Teresa, thank you, Amandeep, thank you so much. Suhana, thank you so much. The link is there up. Thanks a lot, Manpreet, thank you so much. I'm missing some of you, please don't mind. Thank you so much. I paid expecting good learning, Surya Lakshmi. Yes, I'm committed to add value to you. We have a long way to go. For 1 year, we will embark on this journey. Nice engaging session. That's what Nandita says. Enlightening session indeed. That's what Jaspreet says. Thank you so much. Dilip says thank you. Wonderful session. Thank you, Rima. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mandeep. Thank you so much. Sahana says I did not get the link. Which link are you talking about? Do you want certificate? Are you talking about the certificate? Download the app. Yes, Hema Malini. Yes, we will see. You will get a mail. No worries. Just wait for some time. Once it is done, within half an hour, you will get a mail. There, we will send again a link to download. Even if you cannot download Hema Malini, you cannot download that. Our number is there with you, 630995559. Just send a message. We will contact you. 630995559. Okay. Right, some of you want the certificate link again. Yes, course link. Yeah, I want my team to give course link. Someone who wants to join still. I still have 5 more minutes. I'll keep my coupon code active for 5 more minutes. Those who want to join the course, you can click on this link and join. Those who want to download the certificate for today's session, you click on that. So if you see that PD introductory session, that is the link to download your certificate. Give your name, email, and feedback, and download the certificate. A certificate will come to your email. That's one thing. Those who want to join the course, still in the next 5 minutes, you want to take it and join the course. PD app, that's the link. PD app. Okay, that's the link. Click on the link, pay. You'll be paying 2053. Okay, including all the charges, 2053 for a complete 1-year subscription. Do that. If you still couldn't, you want to download, but you could not join, our number is there with you. Send a message. What's the problem? If the technical issue, okay, we will reactivate the code to you, and personally we'll send the link so that you can join our program. Okay. Someone says received certificate. Thank you. So Punita, coupon code link. See, if you scroll up, you can see that get PD app. You can, Punita, please, you can see get PD app. That's the link. Get PD app. That's the link. Click on that link, and to your left side, there is a coupon code called teacher. Click on the coupon code. You will apply the coupon code, and the price will come down. Then you will get a 60% discount. 2053 is what you get, our 1-year access to the 1-year subscription to our course. Some of you, Maria, please scroll up and then take the certificate link. Yes, please. Meenakshi, yes, please. You can leave the meeting, but just keep an eye for our email. Okay. You should download the app, and you should get in touch with us on our Telegram also. Okay. Keep an eye for the email. You'll get an email within half an hour or 45 minutes. Meenakshi, thank you so much. So those who are already joined the course, and thank you so much. If at all, yes, you have downloaded, great. If you have downloaded, that's a wonderful thing. Still, if you are facing any issues, you can contact us on 630-995559. We are there to assist you. So, Nandarani Devi. Okay, thank you very much for a wonderful session. Thank you so much. Offline school course, Nadia, offline school course. Yes, if you have messaged us, we'll come back to you. Nadia, thank you so much. Thank you for the certificate. Some of you have already got the certificate. Thank you so much. Pallavi says, OnePlus says, thank you. Shared the feedback in the above link. Okay, Meera. Okay. Someone says, please do share your feedback in the above link also, FB link. That would really help us. That would really help us to take this course to many people. Take this course to many people. Okay. Thank you so much. And after 3 minutes, I am deactivating the coupon code. Again, the course price will go back to 5,000 rupees. Okay. So those who are there, those who have joined, you have joined. Thank you so much. Those who have not joined, I really respect you. For some reason, you did not join, but I request you to think on these lines. Relationships are very much important. Are you really rupturing the relationship in the name of discipline? If at all, what are you really working on it? What are you really doing about it? Are you, using only punishment and rewards most of the times? Are the problems recurring and intensifying in your life, in your classroom or home? If yes, what is it that you plan to do? If not this, you should do something here. You should do something else. You should work on your relationships. You should do some method. So please do think on these lines. Be in touch with us. Be in touch with our YouTube channel. Join our Facebook, and we'll be sharing the content on positive discipline. That would really help you out. And at one point of time, if you feel that yes, joining the community will help you, you can jump into that in any of the webinars. We'll open up the coupon code only in the webinars. So that was great interacting. Thank you so much. It's almost 8 o'clock, 2 minutes. Pallavi Verma, your Telegram ID link. Telegram ID link is where if you have downloaded the app, you will get there. If not, if you have already paid and if you did not get the Telegram link, wait, you will get an email. From there, you can get access to the Telegram. There also we'll send a link for you to access the app also. Okay. So if you already paid, Telegram group is for the inner circle members. If you already paid, you will get a mail. So no worries. Okay. Someone says received certificate. Smita Sudhir says received certificate. Sudha Nair, I already have. Okay. Not able to see the messages. Okay, am I missing any messages? I already having the app. Sorry, Pallavi says that she's already having the app. If you're having the app, Smita, Sudhir, I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Yes, please. I'm already having the app. So in the description, you should get the Telegram link. If not, wait for the mail where you will send the feedback. Telegram group unable to join. Vijaya, if you're Vijaya Deshpande, if you're unable to join the Telegram group, just wait. Here, let me unmute Smita Sudhir here. Participants, Smita, yes. Smita, Sudhir, you are asked to unmute. You're
yes,
unmuted.
sir, good evening. Actually, I'm unable to make the payment. So I think your technical team is working on it. So if I could get the account details, I'll make the payment immediately.
See, do you have our WhatsApp number?
Yes, I am communicating on that number.
So we'll contact on that. We'll do that. Thank you.
I'm very much interested. So like, don't.
Thank you for the decision. Thank you for the decision. Thank you so much. Welcome. We'll do that. So yes, yeah. Any other question? Phone number, Pallavi ji, phone number 630. Yeah, will you type? 630995559. Yeah. Yes. Certificate link is Sahana. We already shared the link. Yeah, Nandita Saha. Yes, it's a WhatsApp number. Yeah. Maria says thank you, the whole team. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. We have already shared the link. I think Meera, you need to share it again. Certificate link. People are still asking for certificate. Okay. Yes. This is the last chance. We are closing the webinar now. If you don't click on the link and take certificate, you won't get it there. So only for those people, those who have waited till the end, and only for those. So that's a link. Neha and Ishita says thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Yeah. So the certificate link is that PD introductory session, and get PD app is the link for those who want to join our inner circle community. Okay. Right. If there are any questions, I would like to take up questions. I'll just wait for people, those who are downloading the certificate. Okay, just wait for a few minutes. Those who are downloading the certificate, if there are any questions, you can raise your hand. Then I can take up questions. Yeah, just for those who really want to download certificate, I'll just wait for them, because this is where they can do that. This is where they can do that. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much. A lot of you have poured your love. You just thanked us. That we're really happy and obliged, and thank you so much. Pragya ji, you're asked to unmute. Pragya ji, please go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, you're unmuted now.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am. Yeah.
Thank you so much for introducing such a wonderful concept for a teacher. Actually, I'm new to this profession. So from the last 2 years, I'm working as a teacher. So I'm facing a lot of things which you have discussed in this session. So I made a decision, a very quick decision to learn this, to join this course. And once again, I thank you so much for giving this opportunity. I hope I will learn so many things, that how to tackle the child in a class and everything which I am facing now. Yes. So thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Pragna ji. Thank you so much. All it takes is spending some 10 minutes per day. If that commitment is there from your side, you can see that shift happening just like that. That's what we have observed. Spend 10 minutes, watch at least one video, okay? And then start into experimenting. Start experimenting in your class and even at your home with your children. You have got 2 rabbits at home, one or 2 rabbits there, children there at home. Start experimentation on them. 30 rabbits there, start experimentation and see how these tools are working. Watching and experimenting is what I ask from you. And improving the relationship, solving your problems in the classroom and solving the disciplinary problems in the classroom, solving your issues with your children at home is what I give. You give me 10 minutes, you give me that mindset to experiment, I will give you these solutions. That's what I promise. So that is what it is. And if you're committed, I'm there. We for so many years, we are stuck. We are committed to this only one thing. We do only this one thing. We do workshops in the schools, offline and online, for teachers and parents. This is what we do. We are committed to this. And if you are interested to learn, there is nothing like that. You can see that problem solving. Why I gave this coaching call is that though you learn these concepts, you require that help. Okay, when you come up and say that, okay, asking is fine, but I cannot ask anything here in this situation. How can I ask? For that you require that support. So that's why don't miss the live coaching calls. Live coaching calls will be an absolute great value, I'm telling you. Okay, 2nd Friday and 4th Friday, that will help you. And you even if you want some time, that's 1 year, you can keep learning and doing it. So that shift happens. So thank you so much, Pragya. Thank you so much for taking the decision. I thank each and everyone. Thank you so much for joining the community here. And with a lot of hopes you have joined, and I will not disappoint you. I am committed to help you to better your relationships, to solve your discipline issues in the classroom and in your home. Thank you so much. And those who have not joined the community still, I'm really thankful for you. You still there, you stayed. 49 people are here, you stayed till here, and you want to learn. With that commitment, you have joined my program, this 2 hours program. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. I really wish that your relationships would be wonderful. At the end of the day, end of the life, if you're on your deathbed, imagine that if you're on your deathbed, at that moment, if you see and ask yourself, what is it that matters? There would be only thing, the relationships that you hold is what matters at the end of the day. That's what it is in the life. That's how I understand. I don't know how many of you resonate with me or not. So I really wish that you enjoy quality relationships in your life, because relationships are everything. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. Thanks for being with me tonight here. Thank you so much. And thank you. Let's meet in the Telegram group and in the app. Thank you. This is Shanti Swaroop and Meera. We both are there here signing off. Thanks a lot. Bye. Go ahead. You need to work on it. Many challenges, cook dinner and all those things are there. Go ahead. Thank you so much.